I'm gonna do is gonna be kind of sci-fi-ish. And usually I come on here and I talk about celebrities and I get my opinion and point of view on how I feel about celebrities. But I'm gonna take you all back a little bit. You remember last year, the end of December in 2025, they had this I guess meteorite or spaceship or whatever the fuck it was. It was called 3i Atlas, and it was floating around in space. Some people were saying that it's supposed to land. Some people were saying that it's supposed to pass the Earth, and then eventually it passed the Earth or whatever, whatever. And then nobody else said anything about it. Nobody else mentioned it. It's just gone out our mind. And 3i Atlas somewhere in space, flying around and it past fucking Earth. And we supposed to be all happy go lucky and don't think no more about it and don't supposed to ever mention it again. And they claim all these I guess NASA people, they be working and shit and they make sure like we don't have any big like meteorites and all this debris coming down on space. I guess that's why they have a job or whatever. But anyway, let me cut to the bullshit. Recently, 15 scientists then died. 15. I don't believe in coincidence. Anybody that follow me or even know me personally, I always feel like people make shit happen. I do not believe in coincidence. People make shit happen. 15 celebrities. Oh God, I said 15 celebrities. 15 scientists have died. Not one, not two, not three, but motherfucking 15 scientists. And all of them worked for NASA, and all of them was doing research on motherfucking UFOs. These little green things, these little gray things, or whatever they claim to be, that they've been telling us for years and pushing down our motherfucking throats that these damn things don't exist. But it been plenty of times people done put on the news and then they will brush it off that had these ring cameras and it'll catch or something that's out of the ordinary or catch a little green man. Just this past November that just passed, in November, a woman had a little ring camera and it captured a little green man and he was walking by and then they tried to say it was a small child. That wasn't a small child. No decent parent gonna have her child out 3 in the motherfucking morning unless she with her child. If a 3-year-old is roaming the motherfucking street in the middle of the night, she deserve her ass whooped. The mother deserve her ass whooped. But anyway, these 15 scientists that's no longer here on this planet because they all 15 of them mysteriously disappeared. You don't fucking just disappear. Something motherfucking happened. They was whistleblowers. I wish I had a whistle so I can blow it and I go I never knew how to blow a whistle either. I mean, with my mouth or whatever. Like, they was whistleblowers. They was gonna tell what the fuck was going on. I guess they was gonna tell us that UFOs really exist. I guess they was gonna tell us that they here on this earth. I guess they was gonna tell us to beware of certain people that are not human or whatever. Da da da, whatever, whatever. But I just find it very motherfucking strange that 15 scientists have died. 15, that's a lot of motherfucking people. And usually, if you're a whistleblower, or if you're a truth teller, or if you candid, if they don't condemn you as being crazy, they'll go ahead and just try to take you off this planet. And then they probably think that we're weak people, that we won't be able to handle it, or the world will go in a panic, or the world will just go crazy or whatever. But I think it's something to this. These 15 scientists that mysteriously died, all of them was at home for some reason, and they all left their wallets. And nobody leave their wallet behind. Nobody leave their fucking purse behind. Nobody leave their motherfucking phone behind. And nobody gonna leave their motherfucking car keys behind. Those are just shit that you need on an everyday, regular basis. If you're a mature adult and you got shit going on, you just don't leave those types of things behind. That's strange within itself. But anyway, I just feel like it's more to this fucking story. I feel like something major going on. I feel like the government is in on it. They was interviewing Donald Trump, and he said that he wanted to get to the bottom of this. But like I know, I don't believe shit he say. Hell, he could be a goddamn Martian. Hell, he look like something. He don't look American. He don't look human. He look like he could be from outer space. And people done joke and said that Elon Musk wasn't human. And I never forget when his babysitter had got up here online and she had said some wild shit, and I believed her. And she stood 10 toes on what she said and what she claimed that she saw. I believe her. But I don't think God just stopped at us. When he made us and everything, I think he made other creatures, other beings, other things, because he made 8 other planets besides Earth. Now, we might be the most important one, or I just feel like that because I'm an Earthling and I'm on this planet, and then it could be other beings on other planets that feel like they're important, and they're the most important ones. We could be the most dumbest species, They could be smarter than us. They can be wider than us, because they can, come on our planet. We haven't even figured out how to get on theirs and everything. So it's a possibility they could be very, very, very intelligent. And they could be wondering about us just like we wonder about them. And they could be good and bad, just like it's good humans as bad humans. It could be good aliens, it could be bad aliens. Some people say that they demons, some people say that they angels, but in true reality, we just don't fucking know. We don't know what these beings are. I do feel in my heart of hearts that they really do exist, because people just don't get fucking killed for fucking nothing. You just don't, wake up and be like, hey, let me go on a fucking killing spree and kill all these scientists that's about to blow the motherfucking whistle. These people knew some shit. They knew some very valuable, important information that they was going to spill out and put out in the world. And man, the government or whatever wasn't ready for this information to be put out. Maybe they want a certain group of people to put it out. Maybe they want to put their motherfucking spin on it. I don't know. I've been watching a lot of videos on these 15 scientists that mysteriously died. And I have to say, I'm captivated by it. I'm like amazed, because I'm like, these people are not dying for fucking nothing. And then I heard one YouTuber say one man died because he was going to come out and tell everybody that he found out that God is black. Now, we've been hearing this for years. I always was raised and I grew up knowing that Jesus is black. Hell, it's in Revelations that he have the voice of 10 men. They might didn't know how to say a deep voice back then, but a voice of 10 men, hell, that's a very deep voice. Then they say he got hair like wool. I don't know no white man that got hair like fucking wool. And then he got the skin of olive. It's only 2 color olives. It's a green olive and a black olive. And I don't think if he black, he walking around with green motherfucking skin. That's just my opinion. So he gotta be black, And then they say when Moses had splitted the what's that damn ocean he had split it? I want to say 7 seas, but I could be wrong. When Moses parted the sea, Jesus helped him. And they said it was the flare of God's nostrils. Not trying to be funny, but only black people have big noses. White people have like long noses, and black people are always getting picked on about their features. So that made me think, not only is God black, and he have the force to open up an ocean with the flare of his nostrils, that made me also think that he's a giant. And then, for years and years and years, they trying to make us think that giants don't exist. I think they call them Nephilims. I could be saying the word wrong, but giants exist. It's in the Bible and stuff like that. Now, the Bible may not be 100% right because none of us was there. Man might have added stuff and took stuff out, but for the most part of it, I do think it's true. And I don't want to lie. If I say anything wrong, it's not that I'm trying to say anything wrong because I try to come up here and be truthful as fucking possible. But I think the Bible talk about UFOs, but they talk about it in a way that it don't sound spacely and creepy or whatever. Or it's just, I think they make it seem like I gotta get a Bible and I gotta start reading the Bible. But if I'm not mistaken, the Bible speak of UFOs and it don't talk about space aliens. Don't say space aliens. That's like a, a new word or a new age word. But yes, it's nothing new up under the sun or anything like that. But even with the pyramids, I think those was aliens. I think they was like highly intelligent beings because to this day, can't nobody figure out how those damn pyramids were fucking made. Can't nobody figure it out. So I feel like those people were like highly intelligent and they could have been aliens. I feel like anybody that's super, super smart, I feel like they God gifted, like they actually come from God or whatever. Like they like super intelligent and everything because the Bible speaks about how the fallen angels came on earth and they taught women how to do their makeup and wear perfume. So they knew stuff that we didn't know. They had like common knowledge that we didn't know. We probably was like, I don't want to say dumb. We were just like really naive and didn't know much. And they probably came and gave us information and gave us knowledge. Even when Noah made the boat, they even say that had something to do with UFOs. Like somebody really intelligent and really smart. Because how can a common man, for even back then, know just to make a boat? For like, had to be like thousands of people. Like, how would they know this? Or how would he know to do this? They didn't have no YouTube back then. They didn't have books back then. At least I don't think they had books. I'm just speaking from the heart. I could be wrong. I could be right. But I'm not like just shooting at bullshit. Everything I'm saying is like really true to my heart. Like, I'm really trying to figure this shit out. Shit good. But yes, I'm online every day and I'm looking at these sciences that's mysteriously just up and disappearing and gone and stuff. And I'm sitting up here, I'm like, damn, this is better than damn TV. This is some real life shit. It's spooky because it's in real life, but this is some real life shit and nobody know what's going on. And if anybody do know what's going on, they too scared to come forth and say what's going on because hell, they could be next. And then their bodies are nowhere to be found. They are just gone. Like they vanish. And then I hate to get like super Wi-Fi and sci-fi and everything, but everybody done see like a sci-fi channel and they'll show these Martians and they be out of space and they'll abduct these people and these people be gone for like 6 months or a year and then all of a sudden they be back on Earth and they don't know how they got back on Earth or or they think it was just a dream. These people that's mysteriously fucking that's vanishing, these 15 scientists, this motherfucking vanishing, it could be a UFO that's taking them, that's zapping them up, taking them away. Because you got to think these UFOs or these aliens or whatever, they super fucking smart. They smarter than us. They super fucking smart. I never forget 3 years ago. I never forget it was 3 years ago. It was in 2023. It was my mother, it was me, and her damn neighbor. And I say her damn neighbor because I don't care for the lady. And we was outside, and I never forget it was Masters Week. It was 3 years ago because it was in April, and we was sitting on the porch, and we were just, kicking it and everything. And we was having a few drinks or whatever, And I saw these lights in the sky. They looked like Christmas lights. So I thought at first it was a plane and how the lights be flashing. I knew it wasn't a plane when it started bagging back. It was going forward, then it bagged back. Then it went up and then it went down. I said, Mama, you see that? So she said, yeah, like that. And so, all three of us, we saw it. I can't say I was seeing shit because two other people saw it. So, it was just, doing this thing in the sky. And I believe that it knew that we was watching it and it was watching us. And then that thing zoomed over our heads. And when it zoomed over our heads, that thing was big as fuck. And I tell you no motherfucking lies. If you ever seen like the best way I can describe it is you ever seen like those you ever played pool, that thing that hold the pool balls and it's shaped sort of like a triangle or whatever. Well, what was hanging over our heads, it was shaped up like that, and it had like three little things. I would call it fans or something. That was moving around. It was huge, and it was behind the cloud. You could see it. My mama ran in the goddamn house, and she got the Bible, and she started praying. I knew shit had got real when Mama had ran and got the Bible. She wasn't playing, and then her next door neighbor, the neighbor that lived downstairs, she saw it and she had ran in the house like that. And so I hate to sound cliche, but I had ran in the house to get my cell phone. And when I got my cell phone, I kid you no lie, the thing zoomed back out to where it was, and then it just disappeared and never saw it again. So I think I seen the UFO. Mama was like, come in the house, come in the house. I don't know what the thing is, come in the house. So I went on ahead and went in the house. And like a dummy, I had told some people at work about it. And they was like, you didn't see no UFO. To this day, what the fuck I saw. But I think I did. Thank God it didn't zoom nobody or try to nobody's fucking business. But people at work, I told like two of my coworkers, they was like, that wasn't no UFO, that was a drone. That wasn't no fucking drone. I don't care what nobody say. That wasn't no motherfucking drone. I don't know what it was, but it was a fucking drone. But yes, I think it's other shit out there besides us. I don't know if they trying to communicate. I don't know if they trying to make this world better because this world is pretty fucked up. There's a lot of fucked up people on this planet and a lot of weird shit going on and everything. And I know I don't care for the man that's in the office right now. Hell, they might be looking down on us and don't care for the man that's in the office either. But it's some stuff going on. And I just wanted to come on here and share that story. And I just wanted to come on here and say how this situation is fascinating to me. I hope they come up with some answers. I hope the families that's going through this get some clearance and get some peace or whatever, because losing a family member is not good. It's not nice. And, it's heavy on your heart and everything. But 15 scientists just up and missing and gone. That's some weird shit. Let me see. I'm about to go ahead and end this too because I've been up here for a minute. I've been up here for 19 minutes and 6 seconds. So I've been talking for a while. But this is this 3i Atlas. This is what was flying around up in space just a year, well, not even a year, back in December, 4 or 5 months ago or whatever, that they claimed never landed on fucking Earth. Like, was it taking pictures of us on Earth? Was it studying us? Were they trying to, like, learn something? Like, what the fuck was really going on? And the government, they're not really going to tell us what's going on. And then they got this area called Area 51 or whatever. And if you get too close to it, you can either go to jail or die. Like, what's that fucking amazing or that fucking important that you killing motherfuckers if they get too close to it, or you putting motherfuckers in jail if they get too close to it. Like all this Antarctica shit, like they claim like it's more Earth or more land or whatever, or aliens over there. I feel like it's something to it, you know. If you talk about it, people will try to make you seem like you're batshit crazy or you're retarded or you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But from my understanding, and I'm just putting two and two together and I'm coming up with motherfucking four. If someone trying to hide something, it's usually a reason. You just don't try to hide nothing. When you hide something, you hide it for a fucking reason. And so, like, I don't know if it's for our safety, but if it's for our safety, then why is it here? Why is it trying to harm us? And then if they so fucking smart and they so fucking intelligent, I don't want to say they want to really harm us or whatever. I think the people that's dying, people are killing them and not UFOs. But if they really, really so smart, they would have, like, I think they would have hurt us by now or took over by now or just did what the fuck they have to do. Because if I'm smarter and stronger and faster than the average person and I want to do something, I'm going to do it. But then again, I don't know. I'm just a regular human being with regular common sense and regular knowledge. And I'm just coming to you all with motherfucking common sense and everything and regular knowledge and everything. But yeah, right after I do this video and I post it and everything, I'm going to look at some more videos of these 15 sciences that's mysteriously gone. And the last one that died was April 20th. And I think the day is the 26th. Yeah, the day the 26th. So 6 days ago. Like, wow. And these people, they wasn't suicidal. And now all of a sudden these people suicidal. And they want to off themselves and kill themselves. Like, this shit is getting fucking wow. This shit is getting fucking ridiculous. This shit is real. It's we watching some real motherfucking sci-fi. Some real motherfucking sci-fi shit. Like, ooh. And so I be online, like, wondering what's gonna happen next or what's the next big topic. Like, yeah, I got my eye on this. Yeah. And then I wasn't even typing it in and it just popped up. And I was like, wow. So anyway, I'm 22 minutes in, 22 minutes and 36 seconds. So you know what? I am out. If you like my content, hit the like button. If you don't like my content, hit the like button. Tell somebody that you don't like it so they can come look at it for themselves and they decide if they like it or not. You know, help my channel grow, support it and everything. And when I post this shit, talk in the comment section. Let me know how you feel. I feel like Three Eye Atlas and these 15 scientists that's missing got something to do with each other. If you look it up online, they say that they don't. They say Three Eye Atlas is gone and out of the way or whatever. But these scientists, all these scientists, they was into UFOs. They worked for NASA. They was gonna whistleblow. They was gonna tell something, and then just like that, off with their head. And I'm just using that as a metaphor. They didn't actually, cut their heads off, but, off with their heads, because they was going to talk. So let me know how you fucking feel. What's on your mind? Do you think I'm going too far left? Do you think I'm right on time with this? Tell me. And tell me if you ever experienced some UFOs or thought you saw a UFO. And just talk in the comment section and get my YouTubing to motherfucking YouTubing, because YouTube don't YouTube over here. I don't get them fucking checks on the 21st like everybody else. YouTube give you checks from the 21st to the 26th. A 5-day period. They don't give me nothing. So that's why I ask. Every time I do a video, I ask you all to support my channel by Cash Apping me at SFlawlessJ1. And I have some followers. I have some people that support me and everything. And I love that and I enjoy that. But anyway, I am out. Let me see something. Okay. I am out. Bye.